What's up, everybody? Keenan Barry from Ground Up MMA here, bringing you some more at-home martial arts training goodness. So today, I wanted to do something a little fun, a little bit different for you guys. I know that some of you have, or all of you, I don't know, whatever, have seen my weapons over here. So I figured today, why not do some fun stuff with the nunchakas? Okay, so nunchakas are awesome. These are actually, I'd say, yeah, this is probably my favorite weapon. Definitely my favorite weapon. I use this more than anything else. I like the bokken. The cane, the cane, it gets overlooked. Hapkido, if you learn how to use a cane properly, this is a weapon that you actually can take on airplanes with you if you wanted to, because it's something that you need. You know, it's a what's the word? It's a medical device, whatever. Anyway, so but the thing is, mine has this nice little notch on it, and typically they catch that. So if you're gonna get a cane to use, just try. I mean, you can. I like the notch because it makes it deadly, but try to get a cane when you're shopping for them. Take it and make sure that it fits around your own neck like that, and so that way it'll fit around somebody else's when you're doing the techniques. Anyway, I'm not going to be working on the cane today. Maybe someday I'll show you some stuff with that. Today we're going to be using the nunchucks. But just like with anything else in my martial arts that I do, I like to do things that are practical and that actually work in a real fighting situation. That's how I practice with these too. Okay, so today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to really use nunchucks. So before you can train with them on something like this, before you can train with them on something like this, you need to learn how to control them, okay? So get to where you can just kind of swing them around, change directions with them, really get good at it, because when you start messing with these on an actual target, they move around all kinds of crazy like. So you got to get to where you can control them really well. All right. So get to where you can do something like that, kind of, and then start working on this, because when you hit something with it, see that? It moves all kinds of crazy. So you need to be able to control it while it's doing all kinds of crazy weird things. But when you're actually, oh, by the way, just a disclaimer, if you get hurt doing any of this, or if you hurt somebody else with this stuff, I am not responsible for it, okay? Nunchucks are very dangerous. I just want to say that. This is not something that you should play with. Don't be going around and messing with your friends with these, because these are meant to be deadly weapons, okay? So be very, very careful when you're training with weapons. But anyway, these, just so you know, these are real. These are wooden. I like the ones with the nylon, if you can see that, and not the chain, because that rivet that holds it together right here, when you get the one with the chain, has a tendency to fail when you actually use it on things. So these hold up a whole lot better. Okay, now when you're going to be working with nunchucks on something, you've got basically three basic what's the positions that you're going to be in. Okay, so you're going to be close, which is kind of like you're clenching your elbows, and you typically are going to be using these for stabs and things like that, like hitting it with the end of it, coming in, still using your punches and your elbows, all that good stuff. Okay, then you've got your mid-range, which is kind of your striking, and you've got a little bit of extra length, so you can keep them at bay with this, like that. I also really like holding them like this, because you can still punch and slide this. So you can still like that and get the ends of it going in and everything. And then obviously you've got at the ends here, okay? So you're coming out like that. All right, so before you start going all crazy, I'm gonna show you a few techniques. Before you start going all crazy, you really need to get to where you control it when it's rebounding, okay? Because when you're working on your technique like this, it's going exactly where you want it to all the time, okay? Here, you gotta control it. Okay, see how it's kind of bouncing off of it? Typically, what it's gonna do is when you hit something, it's going to, instead of continuing the rotation, it's gonna bounce around and you have to swing it back that way, okay? So on this, I can do head, body, legs. If most people, I'm guessing, are gonna just have a heavy bag, just get it to where you can hit it on your heavy bag and come back. Heavy bag, come back to where you can control it, and then go both sides. And then I kind of want to do it up here. Bam, like that, okay? And so get it to where you're going this way, this way, this way, this way. You can come down, you can come, hold on, you can come up like that. And make sure you're doing it on both arms so that you don't have a weak side and a dominant side, okay? That's basically it as far as using it on this. You want to make sure the real thing is to get control of it before you start working on this, and work on controlling that rebound, and work on, coming at it your different angles, and woo, and using it at your different lengths and everything like that. But I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit for you guys because it's just fun. I was just working on this, so hopefully you like it. That's pretty much it. Had to think about that kick one for a second. Anyway, hope you guys like it. Hope you can use it. If you have questions or anything,